When we think of decluttering, we usually think of our physical spaces, the closets or drawers, the garage, the attic, and so on. But what about all those invisible clutter spaces? The inside of your mind? Your thoughts? Your emotions? Even time can fill up with clutter if you let it. Learn how to declutter the invisible so you have more clarity, peace of mind, and joy in your life. Each of these spaces is just as important as your physical ones. Discover how to clear them all and live a simpler life as a result. Basics of decluttering the invisible. There are a few key aspects that the physical and the invisible clutter have in common. 1. What you choose to keep has a direct impact on your life. 2. If you don't use it, you lose it, physically, mentally, or emotionally. 3. If it doesn't serve a purpose, it doesn't belong. 4. You might have forgotten about it, but it hasn't forgotten about you. 5. You can't have it all at once. 6. You can't hold everything at once. Stop the mental clutter. What do you find yourself thinking about most of the time? Is it something that you need or want in your life? Or something that's been weighing you down or bothering you? The word worry comes from the phrase worrying over something. If you find yourself worrying, ask yourself what it is you're actually worried about. If you can't put a finger on it, try asking yourself these questions. What am I feeling? Where am I feeling it in my body? What kind of energy is it? What has this been about in the past? The more you understand about your own thoughts, the less power they have over you. Bagging and boxing. You've probably heard the suggestion to put everything in a box, close the box, and then put the box away. This is a great way to declutter the mental space in your life, or any other invisible clutter space. Put all your worries or fears in a box. Close the box and put it away. Put all your past heartache in a box. Close the box and put it away. Put all your regrets in a box. Close the box and put it away. Put all your negative emotions in a box. Close the box and put it away. You get the idea. When you're ready to open the box again, you'll be surprised at how much lighter the emotions are. If the things in your mental clutter don't seem like such a big deal anymore, you might decide to keep them in the box anyway. You might even be able to let them go completely. Put these things in a metaphorical or actual box, and store the box in a place you know you won't see on a regular basis. This way, the box doesn't take up space in your thoughts any longer. If you can't get rid of the box entirely, at least put it somewhere out of the way. Go through your stuff. Sometimes physical stuff can be a representation of our mental or emotional clutter. Perhaps you've been holding on to things you don't need or use. Or perhaps you've been keeping things that you have no use for whatsoever. Put it in a box and write a date on a calendar when you're ready to let it go. Put it in a bag and visualize the bag being donated or recycled. Put it in a box and send it to a friend. Put it in a box and send it to a charity. Whatever method you choose, close the box and leave it alone for a while. When you're ready to open the box again, you might find that you've come to a decision. Summary. The physical and invisible spaces in our lives can become equally cluttered if we're not careful. Decluttering the invisible is just as important as cleaning up the physical, and it can be just as challenging. While physical clutter can be easily seen, we often don't notice invisible clutter until it's gotten so bad that it's almost too late to do anything about it. By identifying and prioritizing the values that matter most to you, you can start to filter out the mental and emotional clutter that is holding you back from being your best self.